A lot of people give up at different times. I'm no longer at that stage, you know. When I had my big loss, I basically gave up. For a year, I was in the gutter, but I came back and I said, you know what? This was a mistake that I made investing. It wasn't the patterns. I didn't go against what I had learned to make all my millions before this loss. I invested, and I didn't do my full due diligence, and that was my mistake. I eventually got back into trading. I saw more patterns, and I became the #1 ranked trader at a 50,000 on Covestor in 2007 to 2011. Covestor was a website that, fortunately, when I got started teaching, came around and they verified all my results. So I became this top-ranked trader. Everybody wanted to learn. Because of the success of Wall Street Warriors, I had an audience. I've been very fortunate, you know. I'm like the real-life Forrest Gump. Kind of smarter. But he invested in Apple, though. So long story short, I hope to help you understand that, you know, you can make a lot of money and that you don't need to make $100 million or $1 billion. You don't need to aim that high. You know, I have just a few $1 million in cash in the bank and I live well. That's all you really need. You don't need to create the next $1 billion company. And I know a lot of you guys want to do that, you know, whether you're coders or traders. Live well, but achieve your goals. Your goals should not just be about money. It should be about helping other people. And that's what I try and do every single day by sharing these stories, by sharing my losses, by sharing my gains, by sharing my freaking pictures of my Lamborghini and how it makes me nauseous. I don't know how you drive it. You know, you have an old one too, right? Do you get nauseous? No. And you go 200 miles an hour. I got up to 170 and I was like puking. I don't know how you do it, but I like the Lamborghini. I like the watches, you know. I was going to throw this watch. Josh wants me to throw this watch. I threw the Lamborghini keys. Forget a $30,000 watch. You know, the Lamborghini's a little more. But that was when I was angry. There's a video out there of when I threw my Rolex at my conference last year. That was before I had created any millionaires. I was very angry because every single day, you know, I make videos and I'm like, I want to create a millionaire. I want to create a millionaire. And my haters would email me, still no millionaires. What's going on? Now I got 2 of them. And the haters are, you know, shutting up. So I'm just not that angry. I don't need to throw anything. I just wanted to throw some keys. I don't know. You know, losses, gains, adventures, travel, cars, watches, students. I have a lot of stuff in my life, and I'm thankful for all of it.